Hey there, everyone. My name is Freddy, and this is a gameplay commentary. And yeah, it's a bit old school, but what this is I'm going to tell you a story, and there's going to be some gameplay going on in the background. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use yet. I'm probably just going to go with Chivalry Medieval Warfare, because that's a fun game. But yeah, something happened to me today, and I really want the world to know. So, you sitting right there, you're in for a special treat. A story which has not been heard but by anyone else except for you and whoever else might watch this video. But without any further ado, you're about to hear the story. So let's jump into this. Where should I start? Well, I have a summer job, and this summer job is that I work at a broadcasting station, and what we do is we cover Red Sox games. And if you don't know who the Red Sox are, they're the baseball team in Boston, which is where I live. And so the Red Sox were playing a game tonight, and the game was at 7 o'clock. And for my job, I have to be there while the game's playing to, make sure the broadcast goes right over at the broadcasting station. So bear with me, it gets much better, this story. So on the bus there, I'm feeling pretty tired, and I'm not very hungry, but to be fair, I didn't really eat anything all day. But I have this splitting headache because I'm addicted to caffeine. You don't even know. It's horrible. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're not good with swearing and profanities and vulgar stories and bloody gameplay, oh, what is going on? Oh, sorry, my computer just freaked on me. Yeah, I recommend going away. Chivalry is a very bloody game, and yeah, this story, it's not for the weak-hearted. We'll put it that way. But for now, it's okay. So I'll tell you once it gets to the part where you should leave if you don't like. Never mind. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Just stay here. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care who you are. You're going to listen to the story. So yeah, I'm a big caffeine addict, and so I have a splitting headache, and I'm trying to break off of my caffeine addiction, but I just couldn't do it. So before I go to work, even though I was running a tiny bit late, I had to stop by the mall and pick up a Red Bull, just anything, because I needed that caffeine. And instantly, it helped out. My headache started to go away, and it was enough to carry me over, although it was only a small Red Bull, and because it was wicked expensive. But anyway, it did the trick for now. So I'm at work, and it's typical work. It goes as planned, and get in there like around 5, record the pregame show. The game goes on, start recording the game, and I'm starting to get bored, and also a tad hungry. But the thing was, since I'm still new at this place, this broadcasting station, I don't really feel great asking to go on breaks, and in the company's policy, you're like allowed to take like 15-minute breaks, and normally what I do is I go down to this place's employee lounge, and they have these awesome vending machines, and these vending machines have whatever you want for 15 cents, 25 cents, a quarter. You spend a quarter and you can get whatever you want: Doritos, pita chips, Rice Krispies, popcorn, Pop-Tarts, whatever. I love it. It's awesome. So normally I just like bring $1 and I get like 4 snacks, and it's incredible. But yeah, today I was gonna do the same thing, except there's just so much stuff going on, and I couldn't bring it upon myself to go down and do that and like take a break from my work. And also I'm the youngest one there, so I don't know. It looked kind of bad if I just kind of left for no reason and I went to go get a good lunch or whatever. So, but I was starving by this point, and I got really hungry. And also, the caffeine deficiency started to kick in. Like, my headache started coming back, and I really needed something to bring back my attention span. So, then out of the blue, one of my coworkers is like, hey Fred, have you gone on break yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't gone on break. And they're like, well, you know what? Go take a break. Go, take as long as you want. We'll cover your shift. Yeah, just do whatever. And I said, oh yeah, you know what? I've really been wanting some Papagenos. And so they're like, yeah, it's a nice day out. Take your time. Just don't be gone too long. And I'm like, yep, okay, I'll do that. So I walk out of this big broadcasting station, and there's a Papagenos in the mall nearby where I got the Red Bull earlier. And so I go there, and I walk in, And then it dawns upon me that it's really 9:10 p.m. and chances are the Papagino's closed. So I go there and I'm waiting for the moment of truth to see if the Papagino's is closed or not. And it turns out it was closed. The Papagino's it shut down like 10 minutes ago at 9 o'clock. So no pizza for me. And this kind of upset me. And I'm running low on time here. I really needed to get back to work. To do my job, and I was starving at the same time. And if I don't eat and I don't get my caffeine, like what's gonna happen to me? So I figured I'm gonna get food one way or another. And then it dawned upon me that there was a Chipotle across the street because there was a second mall across the street. Don't ask me why. There's two malls. So anyway, I crossed the street, and thank God the Chipotle was open. It closes at 10, so I had a solid amount of time to eat at this Chipotle, but keep in mind, I had to get back to work at this point, and it took time to cross the street, get to the Chipotle. I killed time by thinking that the Papagino's is open, so I go to the Chipotle, and I sit down, I don't sit down, I wait in line, and I order a burrito, and, for some reason, I thought, getting a spicy burrito would be nice, and I like spicy food, and I've never really tried getting a burrito before that had all three types of hot sauce from their, Mexican hot sauce tray thing. You get the point. I wanted hot sauce. So I got a nice steak burrito, and their steak is really spicy. It's no ordinary, McDonald's steak, egg, and cheese bagel steak. This is like authentic Mexican, delicious, spicy steak. And I got sour cream, cheese, black beans, guacamole. It was great. And I really stuffed that burrito. And I also got a soda because, that caffeine that I was talking about, I needed that caffeine. So I got myself a Coke, and because, Coke has some caffeine. Not enough, but enough to hold me over for the night. I wouldn't be able to tell this story right now if I had not got that caffeine. So, props to that. So I sit down, and the way I eat the food first, and then I drink the soft drink. I don't, eat, then drink. I go all out, eat my food first, then drink. And, I want to leave a good impression at work, so I kind of gulped down the burrito. I just chugged it in, a total of, 2 minutes. And if you've ever seen Chipotle burritos, they are big. And I was hungry, and I, really wanted to get back to work, so I just rushed through that thing like I was never going to eat again. And it tasted great at the time, but when I got 5/6 of the way through the burrito, it started to hit me oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Eating that quickly isn't really good for you. But whatever, I'm like, at least I'll get back to work on time. Oh yeah, and I got some burrito over my dress shirt, but it's okay, it was worth it. I was starving, and I got this kick-ass burrito, and I ate it. And then following that up, I took my soda, and I drank that in a single go, too, I'm pretty efficient at eating. So I'm like, wow, I ate that burrito in less than 3 minutes, and in and out, making good use of time. And so I decided to rush back to work, I kind of jogged there because I was running low on time, and I get back there, and I was there in plenty of time. I continued my job, and I didn't go over the 30-minute mark or anything, so that was all great and dandy until my stomach dropped. And yeah, you probably saw this coming, but Chipotle burritos, sometimes they have a backfire on you, and I guess I wasn't really thinking, but it hit me, and it hit me hard. The beans, all the stuff, it just came right up, and God, the gas just filmed a giant cumulonimbus cloud in my stomach, and it fucking hurt like hell. Oh God, and my hair, it started to go all spiky because I really needed the fart, and then I realized that not only do I need the fart, my stomach, it has to empty itself. I guess my digestive tract is really fast, or I pissed off my stomach with all that hot sauce or something, but I had to take a shit then and there, and I was getting back in Nest, and I just went on break. I just spoiled the name of my broadcasting station. Doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. And I tried the hold it, I really got to take a crap. And the reason why I wanted to wait, because, pooping at public places, it's never nice, and especially where I work, because there's only one bathroom in the office space. and I didn't want to have to leave the office space because I just left, and like they have like little track cards that you have to tap yourself in with, so didn't want to have to leave the office. And you know, yeah, I decided, I'd take a break from the game, tell them I'd be right back. I had the poo. It was either in the toilet or over myself. So I went down the hall and I went to the bathroom. It was the moment of truth, and yeah, I desperate times call for desperate measures. I walked right in, closed the door. It's a single bathroom too. It's not like one of those big, like bathrooms with stalls or anything. And thank God it was empty. And yep, I take a shit, and it turns out it wasn't just normal shit. It was diarrhea. And sorry if this is disgusting. If you don't like this, you should probably already stopped watching by now. But I'm sorry if this grosses you out. But yeah, it felt horrible. Yeah, it was definitely the hot sauce. But anyway, yeah, no, that was pretty bad. And I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, it made quite the sound too. I really hope like no one heard me that was walking by. But wow, it let out quite the fury. Anyway, then shock hit me again, like, oh crap. And then I realized I never locked the door. I left the bathroom door open. Yeah, that was pretty bad. And here I am, and I'm sitting on the toilet, and the door is across this big bathroom, and I hear footsteps coming. And I pretty much like freaked out. Like I was about to scream like, "Don't come in!" Because I'm just sitting here with my pants down, and I can't pull my pants up because I just took like the super wet diarrhea poo. And oh god, so I just kind of like stood up like without wiping and just kind of like waddled over to the door and locked it. And thank God no one got in. I was lucky to stop it before my career and my life was ruined. But yeah, no, I sat back down, and then I looked to my left, and that's when I realized there was no toilet paper. Yep. I just took the messiest shit of my life, and there was no toilet paper. This was a bad moment for me. I began questioning my life decisions and saying some prayers. How would I get out of this situation? There was no other stalls, and all there was an empty toilet paper roll made out of wood. And I sat there, and I thought to myself, I could like rip this open and sort of use that, and it could hurt. But what the hell else am I gonna do? And that was a really, really sad moment. And then I thought, oh, you know what? I can use the paper towels. And I felt real proud of myself, and I looked over to the paper towel stand, and that was empty too. And I realized my life sucks. And yeah, this was a very sad time for me. And I'm on a time-sensitive schedule here. I've been in here like 5-10 minutes by now, and I'm sure my coworkers are starting to wonder, where the hell did Freddy go? He has to get back in here and get back to work. A rebroadcast doesn't make itself. So yeah, I kind of had to think fast of what I was going to do. Do I just pull up my pants and risk smelling all shitty? No, that couldn't happen. Do I try and clean my ass with, a paper towel roll? No, that's not a smart idea either. That'd rip my ass up. And so I go over to I waddle again over to the paper towel stands, and or the dispenser thing, and I luckily thought to open it up and see if there was like any more paper towels inside, and thank God there was. It had stopped. It got stuck or something, so there wasn't any showing out the bottom, but there really were more paper towels in there. And I know wiping your ass with paper towels doesn't sound like the greatest thing in the world, but in my circumstances, I didn't have an alternative, and it was great. So yeah, I had to make do with it. And yeah, so that's that. And I really hope you can flush paper towels, because I kind of did. So I hope there's no plumbing issues going on over at my workplace in coming days. That would kind of suck. Yeah. So yeah, I go back to work, and yeah, that was that. Oh yeah, drinking the soda probably didn't help either. That really didn't go well in my stomach. Just the mix of the spicy burrito mixed with the soda. Yeah, that's not a good combo. So yeah, moral of the day: don't try and eat a Chipotle burrito on a 15-minute lunch break, and don't get all 3 hot sauces because that's just asking for stomach trouble. And yeah, always check to make sure that the door is locked, and always check to make sure that there's toilet paper. And well, I want to thank you for watching, and if you liked this gameplay commentary, let me know, and I might make similar things in the future. And have a nice day. Goodbye.